Hi, everyone. This is your host, Dr. Peter. Welcome to this week forecast. We are starting with our instrument, Dxy. We're starting with 4-hour time frame. May I quickly switch to the daily time frame for you to still capture, for me to capture what has been happening to Dxy. Now, in the Dxy, we have been in this downtrend, and we are trying to finish up with this wave. I told us that for me, I see this as a wave 1, wave 2 of the last wave 5 to the downside, which is going to give us an ending structure. And this is 3. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Then we now went to do a major major 4, which is A, B, C. Then this should be the last wave 5 to the downside. Now, this last wave 5 to the downside is going to be the 3-wave format. An A, B, and a C to the downside if it's going to run like that. It might not give us a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, but it might just be an A, B, and a C to run down. But we'll continue to watch. But I said in one video that we are expecting a correction that will take almost 61.8 to 76.4. We might not get to 76.4. We might just violate this resistance here, and before price begins to move down again. So on the daily time frame, what we are seeing is in this wave, we are seeing a wave W, X to the downside, and a Y. So this is the Y leg. It has hit 100% already on DXY, but not on euro dollar. So, but we are almost completing these, and anytime soon, this can finish to the upside and begin to go down again. That is what we are expecting. I'm going back to the 4-hour time frame now. So this is a wave 1. This is a wave, a wave WX. And at times you have to be very careful when you see things like this. You think they are changing the trend and they're going down, but it's just a liquidity grab and they are going up again. So, and you have to be very careful around this area. We are looking for sell anywhere from now, the dollar to start falling, but not immediately. Probably we'll have small correction, one more movement to the upside, breaking this top. Breaking this top here. Let's see the daily, where I expect reaction to occur on the daily, or better still on the weekly. The other time frame will always help out. Yes. On the weekly, so this is the correction so far. Price may violate. I don't expect price to break here right now. Before we move to the downside, I don't expect price to break here. Between 99,500 and 99,600, price should begin to return to the downside. Now, if you go to the euro dollar, what do we expect from euro dollar? We are seeing some sales now. The sell here is for us to also look for further buy. So this is an A wave, a B wave, then a C wave to the upside. Now we are looking for opportunity to buy again. So the price, I expect it to break here without breaking this support here. Without breaking the support, I think around without breaking 1.15920 or 1.1600 area, we should begin to see the move back to the upside. So we are almost there. So on the 4-hour time frame, this will continue to push to the downside. And after breaking this low, immediately after breaking this low, we should be looking for our buy setup. Pound USD, it's a bit still dragging right now. I would expect Prime USD to break this low before we begin to go up. This low or this low before we begin to go up, but it's actually behind. So we have to be very careful. You don't want to buy, you don't want to sell. So if you're in a sell here, we have to look for a stop loss to guide whatever credit that we have in case price wants to turn to the upside. But for now, I don't expect price to break 1.34500. So then we should be looking for a buy. Once the price takes this low, either this low, between these two levels, we should be looking for a buy. Nzdusd USD, also it's giving us a correction. This is a W and this is an X. So this is going to run into a 5 waves. We are seeing a wave maybe around this area here, between here and here. There's liquid to be grabbed in this zone here, between probably 618 retracement or 76.4 retracement. We should see reaction, but we are going to follow this immediate wave. This is an X, a 1, 2 here. We are still in the 3rd wave here. We are here to give the 4th wave. How would you know that you are in the 4th wave? If you take your trend resistance from this top here, you lay it across like this. Once you begin to break that trend resistance, you must be telling yourself you are in the 4th wave, similar to something like this. Then you are getting ready for your buy. USD JPY. USD JPY now is going up. We've been buying this. The buying is temporary, but of course, it can still shoot to the upside by another 200 pips. But for now, we are seeing an ending structure here. If I go to the daily time frame again to quickly tell you what we are expecting here. Now, in this move, we are seeing a 4th major and the ending structure of the 5th wave here. We are supposed to have a bigger correction, but which is still possible. You can see the ending structure here after this 4th wave here of the bigger time frame. Then a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And in the 5th wave itself, it gave another 5 waves. You can see it. That's wave 1, A, B, C of wave 2 here, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And this wave 5 also will give you another clear 5 waves. That's the way market usually unfold this broccoli. Now, after this top, we broke down. This could be an A wave, a B, and we still expect a C wave to break at least to get to this point. And price seems to be doing something else now. So it's either we are done with the 5th wave here. If we are done with the 5th wave here, which is probably the 4th wave here rather. If we are done with the 4th wave here as an A, B, C, and that this one is going to the upside. It's not impulsive anyway. Compare it could be still be something else. So I'm going to give you the two scenario that I'm expecting. Now, if this is an A, B, C, then this will go up, take this top, and give us at least an A, B, C correction to the downside, almost 50% of this, at least to the, where we have this gap here before we go up again, if this had done an A, B, C. But if this is an A structure, and in a B wave, which is complex, and we're going to have a triad of a B wave, then if it's a triad of a B wave, this should be an A of B, B of B, and a C of B, either it breaks or not. It could be a C of B, and if then we now do a major C. In that case, if it's a major C, we should be pushing down to break this low. So those are the two scenarios. Either we correct this, that we are done with A, B, C here, and we correct this, and A, B, C to about 50%, or that we are doing an A of B, B of B, and a C of B, and to break down. So we'll see. But within this wave, where are we? Because if it's a C wave, either is a wave 1 of the new structure, or wave C of B. It could be a wave C of B or a wave 1. So if it's a wave C of B, that was why I said that we're going to come down to break low. If it's a wave 1, then we're going to do at least 50 to 61.8 retracement before we break up again. So where are we? So we have done a wave 1 here, a wave 2 here, and this one looks like 1 of 3, a 2 of 3. Then it seems that we are finished with 3 here, because 1 of 3, 2 of 3, wave 3 is done here, because 1 and 2 of 3, then within the third leg, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to have finished that. Then we're supposed to see a wave 4, and this is a wave 4. This is a wave 4, this is a wave 2, this is a wave 4. And we are going up to finish the last 5 waves, which is a diagonal. And that is what we are expecting now. So in that diagonal on the daily, just like we saw with the higher time frame, we have the wave 4 here, A, B, C. So the B is the C is truncated here, just like the other one, which is possible. Then we have wave 1 of the ending structure, wave 2 of the ending structure. We are into a wave 3. After wave 3, we'll do a wave 4, a wave 5, and we'll turn down. So we are waiting for that. So we still have close to 200 pips to move, and you have to be very careful. We will be looking for how to guide our profit as we move up. So we're breaking this top now. This will be going up. Inside this, as a third wave, now we have A, B, C of the 2. Then this is going up as a third wave. I don't want this to be too long. So back to the wave, the 4-hour time frame. So that's what we are doing right now. Again, A, B, C, wave 1, wave 2, then to a wave 3. Then euro dollar, euro yen. Euro yen also is giving us the same. Yen structures are printing the same. For now, I see these also as a possible one or two things here. It depends on the structure that is forming. After wave 4 here, this could be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or rather we could have a 1, a 2, as you can see, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. In this could be a 2, a 4. Then we are going to see the last 5 waves to the upside. And that last wave to the upside also could run in 5 waves. So that also we can expect it to run in 5 waves. So we are within this to run in 5 waves. After it ran 5 waves, then we should be ending this structure. Gold, which is the last. Gold. Now, what is gold doing? For us, we've been trading gold after this fourth wave here. We've had a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. I believe this is a wave 4 and this is a wave 5. Again, look at it. This is wave 4. Then we began to go up A, B, C of wave 1, then the wave 2. And here we have probably close to 5 waves of wave 3 here. 1, 2, probably 3, 4, 5 here. Wave 3 has ended here. And if this is wave 2 of the structure, this is wave 4 of the structure. Because this is likely to be wave 4 of the structure, I think the best is, for now, this is the last wave for me before we have a much bigger correction. So I will want to be careful at this top. Once we reach this top, I want to exit. Personally, I want to exit and wait for reaction. So if we are going to correct, then if we correct, we know that we are going up again. But if we don't correct, we might be having a bigger move to the downside. But for now, what I can see here in the immediate, it's a 1, 2, there's a gap here, a 1, 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. That's 5 waves. So if it's going to give us a 3-wave correction, then we know that we are pushing up again. But if it turns out to be more impulsive, whatever will come here, then because it can actually be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the first ending structure, then a 2, if it's corrective, then a 3, a 4, a 5. Or they can just run it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But be careful at this top. Once we get to this top, be careful. You want to exit your trade and wait for reaction. So with that, I've come to the end of today's podcast. Do like, share, subscribe. Kindly also send this link to friends. Don't just watch this video. Like it for us to grow this community. Thank you very much. Bye.